Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Jackson, Wyoming again. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we had to leave Jackson where we made a delivery and kind of go out of town to find a rest area. Well, we're back in Jackson to pick up a load for the day. We're actually doing an external contract today, and we are going down to Denver, Colorado, but we're going into Tractor Supply to pick up our load, so it should be just... the trailer should all be ready. We don't have to stop and select the load. I actually didn't see what I was actually delivering. All I know was it was going to Denver. I'm like, that's the direction we're trying to go. Where is this trailer? I see it blinking here. We'll find out when we hook up to it exactly what I got. Ooh, there's a concrete post there you need to be careful of. That wasn't a good backup. Trying to do it blind. And we missed a little bit. Not there either. There, now I can kind of see the wheels of the trailer, so I should get it this time. But then again, I look like I'm in the same spot. And installed it. Oh, I was in R3, not R1. There we go. Now we're connected up to it. Alright, let's see what I'm actually delivering. I think it's about a $2,400 delivery. Right now we're getting there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably won't actually get there. We're delivering pesticides, about 39,000 pounds to Union Pacific. Actually, I'm getting paid $2,742, so that's actually pretty darn good. Wait, trying to get... no, that's my GPS. Yeah, there we go. There, now we're all set. Can I start in fourth gear is the question. I'm not going to try to go out this gate here because that's probably asking a little bit too much of a turn. So let's go back out the way we came in. We'll see if we can wake this guy up over there. Now, you know how people are when they get so concentrated on their smartphone, they're not really paying attention. You really scare the crap out of them sometimes. So the one thing about external contracts... yeah, the pickup time today is not going to happen too much because we can only do 65 miles an hour max. So if the speed limit's 70, it doesn't matter. You can only do 65 miles an hour. So it's going to be kind of hard to make up time if we get behind. And being an external contract, I need to finish it today as I'm recording. So, yep, we'll have to get it done there. We'll have to get it. Hopefully the ETA is correct on that at 402, now 403. It should be mostly highway. I don't know what interstate we're going to take to get down to I-80 eastbound, but then we should hook up with I-25 southbound, and that should bring us right into Denver. It's just a matter of where we're going in Denver. Somewhere in Denver, that is all I know. We made a little bit of cash overnight, about $2 grand, but, you know, I'd rather make money than lose money. You're not going to try to sneak on in front of me, I hope. Really, I just want to get out of town, get on the interstate, because I know to get there at 5 o'clock might be kind of a push. Took me a little time to get here, that's why it's already 7 o'clock in the morning, because we stayed about maybe 30 or 40 miles out of Jackson at a rest area. So a little drive time to here. Let's just hope, looks like I'm going left at the roundabout. It's kind of a long trailer, so I got to keep that in mind. It's a little bit longer than, I think, some of the standards, if you will. Roundabouts must be fun for truckers with long trailers. I mean, it's not that long of a trailer, but it's longer than some of the trailers I've been taking lately. Rock Springs 168. How many miles we actually traveled? 522 miles? Okay. Let's get on the road here and start eating up some of these miles as we get along here. So we're kind of working our way up to like $80,000 before I can go ahead and trade in the Mack Anthem truck to whatever. So we're getting closer and closer. I had a quick look to see where our drivers were on the map. I think I got some drivers that love that North Carolina area. They just keep going back from New Mexico to North Carolina. So it takes a while for them to bring in money, but when they do bring in money, it should be a decent amount because they are traveling quite a ways. Actually, there's loads right there for $5,799. Okay, so I didn't know if they were leaving the area or just getting there. It looks like they were just getting there. They are traveling across country. I know some people keep saying, you may be saying to upgrade my driver's trucks just because you want me to upgrade them. But we don't need to upgrade. I know it sounds weird because they all got day cabs. I think most of them are day. I think all but one may be a day cab. But yeah, you can give your drivers day cabs, and they will drive a long ways. Just because they got a day cab doesn't mean they won't drive out of the area. I kind of wish they would implement that just a little bit into Trucking Simulator. You know, that you have to get a sleeper to get out of your so-called area. But you know what? I think that may take away a lot of fun for some people because a lot of people like to just keep changing trucks and truck design. So if you just got yourself a day cab and you want to drive a long ways with the day cab because you like the looks of it, it would take away from the fun of the game, I guess. But I guess you could implement it to where your workers, if they had a day cab, would not go more than probably 300 miles from their home garage. So basically, they could do 300 miles out, 300 miles back. Maybe 250. Maybe 250 miles out, 250, because that's 500 miles in a day. That would seem right for about 11-hour drive, if you will. Because you got to factor in the time to driving somewhere to deliver something. So that takes time to deliver and unload, and then swing back with another load. I don't know, just spitballing some ideas on that. So yeah, we're getting our way down to Denver today. So we're getting closer and closer to Texas. Just anticipating Texas to come out. I don't know when. I haven't been told no dates or see anything or heard anything, but just from experience, I feel like Texas will be coming out soon. I would think. I was guessing March, really. I mean, I was told last year, like in October, that Texas wouldn't come out until the beginning of 22. So, and believe it or not, we're already halfway through February. So, times are going by rather quick. And so I was seeing some comments about last episode when we drove through Montana, and people said, it doesn't like there's nothing there. Yeah, there isn't. At one point, Montana was done over, but when it was done over, yeah, the elevation on the map was kind of severe in some areas. So maybe that's why they took it out, or they probably just took it out because maybe the person that did it over for the coast-to-coast map didn't. I have no idea. Or they just took it out because they knew Montana was coming to SCS map anyways. Don't know. But Texas should come out first, then Montana. Two huge states to add. So I can't wait for them to both come out. Be traveling around quite a bit. And then when driving through Montana on the SCS map, I definitely be a lot better than what we did last episode where we drove and it was really barren. I did gas up. Yeah, okay, just make sure we put some diesel in the truck at the end of the episode. I always forget when I start the truck and start recording for the day, because I always just assume that we did do that, and there's been a few times that we didn't. But since when I fired up my Mack Anthem truck this morning and I was across from a gas pump, it's like, yeah, I must have put some diesel fuel in it. I hope I did. Yeah, we won't be far off, actually. Well, I say far off. We are now level 25, so we're getting pretty close to maxing out our driving skills everywhere else. So pretty soon I'll be able to start putting it into saving some fuel So we'll get better mileage in the near future. I think when I hit level 31 is when we'll start putting points into saving on the fuel. I may actually have a point into that already. Yeah, so speed limit is 70 on this road. We're going to pretty much peak out at 65. Just as long as we get there by 5 o'clock-ish today. Because basically on external contracts, if I bring it on up, you can see in the blue, I got 7 hours and 36 minutes to get the load there. That is in real time. So that's why I kind of got to get it done today, because, well, I can't, you know, finish the day and sleep and then come back in a couple of days and finish recording the load, because I'll fail the delivery. Now, I don't know what happens if you fail an external contract. As far as I can remember, I've never done so. I know before I started making videos on ATS on here, a while ago, I did take an external contract on ETS2, and it was a long drive. It's like, yeah, I think it took me like 4 hours in real time to make that delivery. It was a long drive. I actually did use a rest area once, pulled over, and actually got up and walked around the house for a bit. That's kind of a challenge I gave to myself. Are we going down to single lane? I probably should have hauled butt around you, is what I should have done. But you're an empty load, so you should be able to have no problem to get up to speed and haul down the road at 70, since I can only do 65. So if we can get a couple more drivers to bring in $5,000 or almost $6,000 today, that would really get us there really quick. And the weird thing is, bringing in that much cash, that must have been some good XP for them, and I don't think they leveled up. So they're getting up there in level. As we all know, at the first few levels, they run off pretty quick. It's like, wow, I'm leveling up pretty darn quick. Then you know, you start leveling up past in the double digits, 10, 11, 12, and it gets more XP, more XP. Just like any game. Any game that has levels, the first like 5, 6 levels, like, wow, I'll be in no time max level. Then you realize after a while, oh, okay. The spans in between each level now is getting to be a lot. But basically that load that person brought in this morning for $6,000, that's our loan payment. That's our loan payment for the day. I say, please, no train coming. Having to hit the brakes at 65 miles an hour with 40,000 pounds behind me. Pesticides. Wait, you slow us down to 55, you slow us down to 45 going uphill? That's kind of cruel. If you're a trucker. Darn you, Rock Springs, that's kind of cruel. So Rock Springs, we should be hooking up with the I-80 eastbound here. Yep. And we'll hook up with the I-25 in Cheyenne. Trying to see to get on the interstate which way is the on-ramp for the I-80 in Rock Springs. Can't quite see it on the GPS, but it's right in front of us. Looking at it, looks like I gotta turn left, so I need to get over into that lane over there. Shouldn't cross lanes at an intersection, so we'll have to wait until we get through the intersection. keeping up with our ETA at 420, so that's good. And now that we're getting on the interstate, won't be going through towns or anything, so no more stoplights for a while, unless we got to stop at a way station. And the same can be said for the I-25 down to Colorado, to Denver. So it should be 95% interstate from here on out. Yeah, some more drivers bringing in some cash. Wasn't a whole lot there, but you know what? Like I said, bringing in cash, better than coming back empty. You gonna let me out there? I think you are. Whether you like it or not, I'm out there. Cheyenne's 224 miles. That's how many miles we got on the I-80. Yeah, speed limit 75, but we can only do 65, unfortunately. So I hope GPS is not calculating me doing 75 on here, because we'll be going slower than it thinks we should be going, so that means our ETAs is going to get further and further behind. I was right to say, I think the speed limit on I-80 in Wyoming is 80. I spent a good amount of time in the Laramie, Cheyenne area years ago. Just got to keep an eye on the fast lane here and there. So it seems like we're catching on these buses up ahead of us, so I want to make sure if I decide to pass, I just got to keep my awareness of my surroundings. But we're getting paid pretty good for this delivery. I'm not sure if pesticides are considered a hazardous material in this game or not. I can't believe I actually am going to be passing vehicles on I-80. Because technically we are going quite slower than what the speed limit is, but here we are. Much more to look at when you're on an SES map rather than going to the north side of the coast-to-coast map. As we all... It's already 11:30? Okay. As we have seen, though, the southern half of the coast-to-coast map is done over nicely. I know some people would say nicely. I don't think so. I mean, you do run into some areas where there's trees and stuff on the side of the roads, but it's better than what we went through in Montana. I was not expecting me to be passing vehicles on the I-80 here. Get back over where I belong. There we go. At least now, every episode, as we get closer and closer to Texas, I feel a little bit better that we're getting down there. That way, if Texas does come out, it won't be too bad to get on down there. But I think, like I said, we're going to get to Denver today. The next episode, we should easily get down to New Mexico. And we're going to kind of stay down around in the New Mexico / Arizona, Colorado area, driving a triangle until Texas comes out, I think. Which is fine. There's some areas in New Mexico and Arizona we have not been. Where's that billboard sign again? Truckers. Is that for the truckers radio? I forgot what that was for. That's what I was thinking it was. Feels kind of weird. When Wyoming came out, of course, we were going around here quite a bit for about 5-6 episodes, maybe a little bit more. And then when we left, and this is the first time we've been back since. Cheyenne, 124. So I'm getting also, I mean, like I said, it would be kind of neat if Texas came out at the same time that we traded in the Mac Anthem. Then after we trade in the Mac Anthem, like I said, we'll just start piling up some cash. It's got to be a good amount of cash because then the next step will be upgrade a garage. And then, of course, save enough money to buy a truck and hire a driver. So we're looking at probably $225,000 to upgrade a garage and buy a truck and hire another driver. Then maybe once we fill up all of our garages to 5 trucks apiece, maybe we'll think about upgrading the trucks for our drivers. I keep thinking at some point I'm going to try to do some research about our hired drivers that we have. Does it matter really the truck that you get? Some people said it matters for the loads that they take, yes. And other people said no, they didn't see where it has mattered. I would actually like to see a statement from SES saying it doesn't, you know, it does or it doesn't matter. So we know. Have no idea. But we do know, because I can show you the map, that your drivers having day cabs, they go pretty far here. They'll go wherever. So that much we do know that does not matter. Since we can't really use the sleep, well, in a way we do use the sleeper, like we sleep at the gas stations. But it's not like I can just pull over and park anywhere and just sleep. We actually got to park in a rest area that's marked on the map. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with the ETA still, because it's still showing about 4:15 to 4:30. It's been running around in there for quite a bit. So even though we are going rather slow with what the speed limit requires us to do on the I-80, we're not losing time. I think we're in Laramie at this point, are we not? Did that billboard sign say Black Friday deals? I think that billboard might be a little bit outdated. Unless there's more than one Black Friday now, I don't know. What I do know is if we are in Laramie, which I think we are, in about 30 miles or so, we're going to be climbing a pretty darn good mountain. I know we stopped there when Wyoming came out. It's not the Lincoln Memorial. I forgot what it's called, but there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln up there. And the reason why I say it is because it's the highest point on the I-80. But I will say, this section right here, when you leave Laramie and head to Cheyenne, this is exactly how it looks. Although in real life, this seems a little steeper from what I remember. Alright, now it is getting a little bit steeper. I'm going to get over here to the slow lane. Although we're hauling up the hill pretty darn good. Still doing 65. This is the one thing I've always said about the maps and SCS. Sometimes it looks like you're climbing a good hill and your truck doesn't lose like any speed, momentum, or whatever. And then there's other times it doesn't look as steep and your truck is like, oh my god, I can't make it up this hill. Yes, taking consideration each payload's going to be way differently, but you do enough deliveries, you know your payload and what to expect. But we're making up this mountain at 65, no problem. Oh, what was it? 30, just shy of 39,000 pounds? Yeah, just shy of 39,000. And actually, right there, you can kind of hear the retarder kicking in on the transmission. And it looked like we were going uphill, which makes not much sense. Oh well. Now we're just going to kind of coast downhill. Get really good fuel mileage this way. Just coast on down. At least the one thing I don't have to deal with traveling across the I-80 as a trucker is the wind. Looks like we are at our exit. It should be I-25 southbound. Yeah, it says Denver. That's where we're going. Yeah, they will shut down the interstates. Definitely out in Wyoming when the winds pick up. They've been known to blow trailers right on over. We are picking up just a little bit of time there, so it looks like I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it because every time I do, we'll run into a roadblock somewhere. Actually, it was kind of interesting. I just realized when we got into Colorado that there wasn't a way station there. You'd think right there at the interstate that they would. Wait a minute, I have not been down the I-25? From Cheyenne down to Denver? No, because I can see in the GPS it's turning yellow as I drive on down through here. That is interesting. I thought I'd been down here. Okay, it shows me I've been on this. Maybe they redid the road a little bit here. So I've been here. So if I've been here, yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Trying to look to get back into the right-hand lane. This is all slightly downhill from Cheyenne down to Denver. Elevation-wise, and I'm just rounding off numbers a little bit, but Denver is called the Mile High City because it's pretty much at a mile high above sea level at 5,200 feet-ish. And Cheyenne's at 8,000 feet, so you don't notice it. At least I never did when I was traveling back and forth from Denver up to Laramie. I never noticed the elevation change because it's so gradual over a long distance. There's a way station. Alright, he's going in there. I think the guy behind us is going in there as well. We're all going in there. You get to stop at the way station, and you get to stop at the way station, and you get to stop at the way station. Well, he was there for a little while, wasn't he? Like having a little trouble with the way station, buddy? It's like they were stopping everyone. There's a line of trucks behind us. It's going to be messy for a little bit now. All of his trucks pulling on the interstate. Everyone's going to try to pass everyone. I'm not even going to bother because, well, we just can't. I think we're actually now near Fort Collins, that bridge. Reminds me of being around Fort Collins area. I see a chopper. Which usually means there might be an incident, so I'm going to sneak over here. I don't know why that trucker just went to the right lane. Yeah, right lane was blocked off. Getting way over. Oh, we're only 45 miles out? Wow, that journey seemed rather quick. Hey, no passing on the right. You don't pass on the right. Of course, you guys are probably saying, well, you're in the middle lane too. That's not good. Yeah, you know, I'm getting close to Denver where the speed limit goes down to 65 and eventually down to 55. Well, the ETA has been kind of spot on today. It's been sticking right at that 4:15. Yeah, for a while, I was looking at the jobs list, so I slept through the night, got up, and checking for jobs. You know, I used to bring you in, intro the video at night and sleep through the night so we can see how much money we get, but now I find it better just to start the intro with me driving to pick up our load. That way I can kind of just rummage through the loads for the day to see what we got available to us. Looks like we're going this way. And I was rummaging through the jobs and really couldn't find nothing. No, we were looking for something to go south. And any job going south was only like 100 miles or whatever. It wasn't many journeys out of Jackson at all. Then hit me like, oh, external contracts. Don't forget about external contracts. Road work ahead. Is there? It doesn't matter. We are turning right here. We are looking for the Union Pacific. We can stop at our garage. We got a garage in Denver. So we can fuel up there and get a discount on fuel. And spend the night. Yeah, I remember this now. This is a one-way street that we're currently on, and Union Pacific is right here. No passengers allowed. Cindy, get out. Trying to see exactly where I'm going with this. Let me go in this lane. That way when I turn right, I got a little bit of, I can swing it a little bit. Okay, I'm stopped. Alright, you got to get really close. What worries me about as I stall the truck? We got two automatic gates. I'm like right in the middle. I hope that back gate does not close on my trailer. Oh, I see it blinking now. I see it. Alright, we'll stop here because it says so. Bringing in your pesticide. Actually, I probably should have gone around. That way when I backed in, I'm not doing it blindsided. Let's see if I can... I got the room to do this. I think I do. There, almost got it lined up where I need it to be. Of course, I had the wheel turned the wrong way, so that did not help to start off. Yeah, front end is good. Alright, almost had it where I needed to be, so I got to kick it back over a little bit. Should be good. Hopefully I'm not going to hit that trailer. No, we're fine. We are good. I need to straighten up just a little bit. I'm hugging this side a little bit too much. Ding. Here it is. Park and brake, engine, decouple. So in a way we get to stay in our own garage. I wonder if there's a bedroom in the upstairs of that garage. Must be. Have no idea. How we doing XP? We did pretty good. We got a little... maybe not next trip, but maybe the trip after that. Maybe. Just to show you, because I know some people every once in a while say your drivers won't drive far. If you go to your driver map, you can kind of see where your drivers are. And actually, we got a couple of drivers going up to the BC area. They're out in California, and if I could scroll all the way over, but I can't because, yeah. The coast-to-coast map and the Pro Mods map won't let me scroll all the way over. But I think I got a couple over there, but I got one way over in Oklahoma. And the nearest garages we got would be in Denver and maybe here-ish, somewhere about there. Anyways, let me go back. Let me get out of this because I need to go ahead and on the world map, I need to scroll in. And our garage is right there. It's 1 mile, but it's going to take me 4 minutes to get there, apparently. So let's go ahead and beat feet out of here. Gently over the speed bump. And I think out of here is this way. Yep. So when I leave here, I don't have... Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. They're just further down here. didn't see what that driver just brought in, but we're up to 66,000 now, huh? I mean, I just brought in like 2,700. I didn't see what that driver brought in. Oh, that's right, one-way street, so only traffic from that way. So we get our fuel at a discount, getting it from our own garage. I think it's the first time we've done this, maybe? I wish I had the time to do our garage over, meaning there was ways, I don't know if it's still possible, maybe it is, to where you can put like your own name on the garage and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just haven't had the time to do so. So we're paying under $2 per gallon for diesel fuel. So I mean, it is one good benefit having a big headquarters. I was trying to hit the parking brake for where it is for Farming Simulator. I'm like, yeah, that button is not mapped the same. And we'll back up to here. Nope, open that garage door back up, please. Thank you. And I think right here is where... Yep. Press here to rest. We don't need to. The one thing I want to take a look at, because it's been a while since we looked at it. I mean, we're a long ways from that. So these are the loans we have. And this is what we owe on our loans. So paying off our loans anytime soon, not going to happen. We can borrow up to $2 million, and currently our loan payments, our loan that we owe still is $1.65 million. So I could actually take out some loans and actually upgrade and buy more trucks, but I don't think I want to do that. I think we're fine right where we are, because I don't want to make our payment more per day than what it already is. We are fine right where we are. Yeah, so we're done with there. So yeah, where's our money at? So 65,000 profit every 7 days is 112,000, slowly going up. Driver manager, no, table view. What the heck is that symbol? Oh, he's got the trailer. That's right, we own a trailer. I was like, what the heck's that symbol? Everyone's got NA, but this guy has, didn't know. Yeah, we own a trailer. I forgot about that, so he's using that. He's only earning $1.10 an hour, but I think Oscar, what's the deal here? You got some good skills there. He's got the low boy. So he's bringing $1.10 an hour, $1.10 an hour, $1.10 a mile. That's bad. I'm bringing in $2.43 a mile, but I'm not really choosing loads money-wise. I'm just choosing loads for the direction we're going. Yaroslav. Yeah, I have no idea, but you're bringing in almost $2.80 a mile, which is pretty darn good. And that's how much we're bringing in a day. $3 a mile. Look at you. Look at you. What do my stats look like? So this is what my stats currently are. So we're almost maxed out and everything. I think I got one more point into hazardous material. And then long distance, which doesn't really matter for us too much. And then, let's see. That's fragile. And this is high value. And this is delivery time. And this is fuel miles. But we're all doing good here. We're bringing in the money. I may rehire. I forgot what his name is. I wonder if he's still. Let me look at drivers. Wait, driver, manager. Is he gonna let me look at drivers? Oh, it will. Yeah, I know I have no room. Is he still here, or is he gone? Yeah, I don't see him now because he had some pretty good skill points now. Maybe he gets refreshed. I have no idea, but he's not there. I forgot what his name is. We did fire a driver a little while ago. I say a little while ago. Actually, it's been quite a while now. But yeah, we are in our garage in Denver and calling it a night. I think there's a, let's see, let's go outside view here. Let's no outside view. Let's go this way. What is actually up? No, it's not. I thought there was actually upstairs. This is a very, very high ceiling. So there's nothing really up here, is there? Nope. Alright, so you think I would have put a room in or something? I have no idea. What's in here? If I go in here, well, it's a building. We'll just pretend that this side of the building has like a couple rooms upstairs. Our own little hotel. I have no idea. I'm just rambling on now. But we need to end this episode. So we're in Denver, working our way on down. So next time, probably work our way down to New Mexico way. Hopefully, anyways. But yeah, welcome to Denver for at least a night. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.